Hello, 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 my friends. Welcome back to the next episode of Skare Plays Minecraft. This is episode 7. Thank you for joining in for this last one. I still have yet to edit that one at this time. I'm just jumping in straight to filming the next episode because we have a barn to finish. It's the Mounts of Mayhem. We need to get a barn for all of our crazy drops. I don't know if anyone caught him in the background of our last one, but we do have a little husky boy. I'm still working on getting a zombie horse. One of my friends got one on my world, and I still have not got him. But we got plenty of other fun little creatures that all need a little stable in here. Not to mention, this will be so in order. We'll do a llama pen, a pig pen, a sheep pen, a cow pen, and this one will be chickens. We'll do ducks in a separate pen. Geese we'll probably not keep because they just go pet mode. They don't actually breed and all that stuff. And then flamingos we'll just kind of let wander. And then the armadillos are going to need a special place as well. And then also the cat, our little happy gas Snowball, and any others will have a room for them up top to live. And it actually is coming along really well. If you've not caught that last episode, go ahead and give us a check there, and we won't judge. I'm actually going to change that for the... Yeah, we're going to change those for dark oak. But we're going to jump right back into building. I have dark oak in inventory. Where did Snowball go? Snowball! I just saw Snowball. Just saw him. Where'd he go? But yeah, we have this one to do, and then this one, and then our little tunnel bridge is going to be very fun to work on. So, this one isn't going to be as tall as this one. This one's just tall enough so that the happy ghasts can go through that upper portion there. Speaking of happy ghasts, Snowball, what are you doing? See, yeah, it was just perfectly... Come on, Snowball. Up. I take a little damage. Actually, I didn't take any damage that time. And I'll live up here. But yeah, I love how it's just turning out. It's looking so good. I am going to keep this upper part as brick. The inside's going to be more visible. I think I just like the brick look here. Do the corners like so. I think to match, though, we'll do these outside corners, too. We'll just get some of the brick back that we placed last episode, and that's deep sight. Oops. But yeah, we'll keep going, and sorry I just went quiet there. I was just thinking for a second. But yeah, we'll jump in, and I'll bring you guys back once we get more of this done. Probably when we start laying the roof, I'll bring you guys all back, so we'll be right back. Alright, time for a progress update. I've been doing this for, let me see, 2 hours. But I've also had to go get supplies and whatnot and get back up there. But this is... Snowball, come here. Come here. Come here, Snowball. This is what we got so far. I'm really liking this color palette. It looks really cool. This is all going to change because this is not how I... This is not... I just did this so I could get the angle correct. But... I'm really liking how this is coming along. As you can see, we still have a lot more to go. So, I'll guys bring you back when we're a little bit farther along. I just wanted to get some sort of progress update, so make sure just to to check in with myself to make sure we're still doing good. I've got an impulse stream up watching on the side, and I got dinner here, so I'm going to keep working, and we'll get this done. There we go. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm taking a break from building real quick. I want to go find a zombie horse. I've been building for at least 3 hours now, so I want to just take a break and get some stuff. So I'll bring you along on that stuff. So I did it. I got one. Sorry, I forgot to record getting him. But we have our own little zombie horse now, and that's really fun and exciting. I also found a turkey while I was out in the wild, so got that as well. So we'll just put him into the ever-growing crowded pen of mounts. He's got armor on, so he won't burn daylight, but that's the next mob of the... We literally have 2 more to find from this little update, and they're the ones in the water, and they're the hardest ones for me to find because there's so many creatures in this water. So we will do it. We will get it done, but not right now. I think priority is let's finish barn number 1. It's coming along. It is coming along. It's got a really nice shape, and I know we got to do some detailing and whatnot. And ow. But otherwise, it's looking really good, so we'll get on to that. We need a sleep. Do I have a... Nope, that's the wrong button. Bed? No bed. So, we'll jump to bed, and we'll get back to building. So I was on my way to the farm. Like it's right over there. And I had pufferfish, and, you know... I'm not trying to collect every mob. They just come to me. Anyways, we have a new friend. Hello. Hello, pretty. Come here. Put that on. And they are really fun. So this barn over here, stables, whatever you want to call them. Okay, I love the little dash. Is really fun. So I got to play with these on stream the other day with a friend. So that's why I'm kind of like not. It's really fun. Yeah, I got. And then yeah, this is the little stables, and we're gonna have like individual stalls from them. I just realized I never finished the dark oak in here, so shh, don't tell anyone. But this is really fun. They're really fun to play with. Let's put you there. I need to go get a fence post. This one looks like it's not being used to its fullest potential. I don't think you can fit through there. I'll find out later. But I don't want him running away because I don't want to go find another one. We gotta go find armor for it too, so it means we gotta go find like those hidden underwater cities or stuff like that. Which will actually be really useful to help find armor for yourself. But we have one more. Technically 2 if you want to count the coral variants. But a zombie nautilus is the last one to find. Whew, we're doing good. Anyways, I was going to back to building. I'm getting distracted. We will stop getting distracted. Back to building. Put everything away. Everything's away. Back to building. Alright. Here we go. Always seems to be raining in this world when I want to try something. Anyways, I'm going to need a few things. I want to test something I saw on the internet. First off, I need Snowball. There's Snowball. Snowball, the world's fastest flying mob. Okay, for those of you more clever than I am, I bet you can already tell what we are about to do. First off, we're going to move this one to a safe location. Do I have shears on me? I don't have shears on me. We're going to go get shears real quick. Shears would be in this box. There's a pair right there. I bet you there's people already yelling at me that don't do that. That's stupid. Well, I've already lost everything today. What's one zombie? Yeah, we're gonna go put him where the villagers used to be. I actually deleted the clips because it didn't turn out good at all. I spent 2 hours trying to get stuff resituated, and I got a total of 4 diamonds. And I was caving like everyone says you should be caving. And I only got 4 diamonds, and they weren't even from the wall, they were from loot chests. So yeah, it worked so well for me. I'm probably going to end up strip mining to get more deep slate and tough anyways. So I'll probably just replenish my diamonds that way. But yeah, I was AFK in here last night because I was working on a couple things and I just forgot that I was logged in. I came back today after work and I had been killed by a zombie villager. No idea when. I just lost all my stuff. Oh, you have a little friend with you. How cute. Ow. Okay. Oh my god, it works! I didn't think that was gonna work. Yeah, let's... There's axes in here. You're gonna have one job available to you, friend. I'm surprised that worked. I didn't think that was gonna work. I just saw that on the internet. I was like, might as well try it. I have nothing else to lose. We gotta make an actual good trading hall too. sticks. I think I just need a wood one to break everything else in here. Okay, that's good, so yeah. Okay, we'll let him heal, and then I'm gonna cycle through, and I need a mending. So we're gonna get a mending. I know it's not the best way for emeralds. I know you should get an emerald trader first, like a farmer, but let's get a mending, and then I'll bring in someone else. I don't know. Hold up. Has this Happy House always had a shadow? I mean, it might have. This is my first time seeing it. I don't think I have I definitely don't have vibrant visuals on. I might turn them on for like a little tour of this place once we're done. But I know little. I didn't know the Happy House had shadow. Oh, that's cool. All right, sorry, I keep getting distracted. We'll get back to the bit. Alright, so it's been a little bit, and you can tell by my voice, I got sick. So, yeah, I kind of just was like, I'm going to work on this while I'm sick and all that, and then we'll get it done, and I messed up. So, let me show you how I messed up, and I'm probably going to actually rebuild. So, alright, so we're going to go on the far end. This is the farther end away. So, these are all 10. So, this is 10. So, 1, 2, 3, yeah, they're all supposed to be 10, okay? And then I get to this, and this one I was sure this was going to be shorter, so this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So that's even there, even there, even there. And then I knew we were getting a little mess up here because this is a little different. And then I was building and realized I messed up. Because this, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, but this is 9. So I have to move this all over 1. And I got to move it all over 1 this way. So I'm going to be working on that, tearing down all of this. I'm not going to show you where I'm at. This is the hayloft. This is where our little goat, little happy gas is going to live up here. This is where Snowball's going to live. Well, at least I'm going to attempt to park him up here, and we'll see if he actually stays up here. He hasn't any other time I've done it, so we'll figure that out. But I will bring you back. I will bring you back once we get that taken care of, and I will show you the first barn, the exterior, and then we might do a little bit of a fast build mode of an interior, because I actually have an idea for this interior. So let's get into this. Ow. So we finally finished the outside of this build, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. There's still a couple little details that we need to work on. I need to hit F5 and not F10. But I love this little, like, it's got like a little, let me show you it from down here. But like, yeah, this turned out, I gotta put some windows in, and I gotta do a little detailing. So the walls are gonna look like that. Currently, I still gotta update them, and then this needs a little bit more detail. And whatnot. And if I had something like the crate, there would be an elevator that would come up and down here, because this would, in my head, they have two ways of they have like 3 ways to getting grain up. One of them is here. They can throw the hay up there from here. 2, there is a little elevator pulley system that I'll put in here when we actually like design it, but it won't actually work because this is bedrock and I don't have crate. So, but that'll be another way. And then also gotta do a little bit more landscaping back here, but it does what I want, where like it has a natural elevation. Hi, Snowball. And then this right here is also, oh, I did finish some blocks there, so I'll get those in a moment. But maybe putting some sort of like ramp here would be awesome too. And let's actually grab Snowball. Snowball. Come on. We'll give a little fly around real quick. But yeah, this is... I love how it turned out. Yeah, I do need to put some more window. I gotta put some more details of windows and whatnot. And it's got a large footprint. But in my head, in this town, the livery and the stables are run by a family of kobolds. So I kind of wanted to put that a little bit into... So this, it wasn't built by kobolds, but it's run by kobolds. That makes sense. So, like, there's little bits where only, like, small folk can go. Like, right along the edge there. If I crouch, I can walk there and whatnot. So it's really cool. I love the design. And then I still got some more detail work to do on the inside. But we'll do that probably on a live stream. But Snowball fits perfectly inside here. So, Snowball will go wherever Snowball wishes, but this is where I've been parking them. And then we have a little ladder here that goes all the way down to the ground. And then we gotta do an interior, but I'm honestly happy with how this turned out. I'm really excited for how this looks, and I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying this too. There's now a huge flat area here for our next build, which I don't know what it is. It might be a tavern, or it might be a storage. Actually, there's plenty of storage, actually. Let me show you. I put places for storage in here too. There's plenty of room in here. Come on, let's go. Go up the ladder. Then I gotta crouch when I get to the top. And I gotta put more ladders and whatnot in. But all this on both sides is all available. I can put storage here if I want. There's plenty of room. Close enough for me quick? Oh, you're not. Okay, that was cool. But yeah, no, I am really, really happy with how this turned out. I think the next step is going to be doing interiors. So we're going to do a little bit of a fast build on some interiors. I'm going to lay it all out, and we're going to get going on that. And that'll be how we're going to wrap this video up today, is a little bit of time lapse like that, and then we'll do our outro. So let's get into the build. Okay, so doing some math, and that's always real fun to do days after Christmas. But okay, so I did take 4 of these skeleton horses, and I set them aside for a future project. Oh my god, this pen looks so sad empty. But we've got, so for pen wise, we've got these 2 who are going to live on this end. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we've got 28 pens for just our horses, deer, moose, and camels. And 1 ostrich. So yep, we're going to be making those pens on this side, and then right here, and then we got to make the pens for our birds. It does mean I'm going to be moving the armadillos, but I think the armadillos are going to go live in this one over here. And then our cows, sheep, pigs, and I need to get our llamas some friends. But yeah, it's going to take some resource gathering, so I'll bring you back once we get more resources gathered. Again, I'm going to need more tuff, so I'm going to go down and grab some tough bricks from the trial chamber, and then we're going to need some more dark oak, because apparently that's the wood I chose for this place. So let's get working on that, and we'll bring you back as soon as we get all those resources grabbed. So I just started going once I started getting the resources. So I'll give you a little tour. We're going to get the fences in and all that stuff and get the pens decorated, and then we're going to call it a video. I'm going to give you a quick tour at the end of the video as we're giving the discussion, and we'll leave you an assignment in the comments, because I actually have one for you guys today. So But so this is kind of the vibe. I know the stalls are a little small. They're 3x3. At least this one's got a little bit more room on the side. But like I said, we are basing this off of like real liveries and real stables. And they didn't actually have lots of room in here, but they did have workout arenas, which is something that we will be building. Probably not on this video, probably in a future video, but that will actually be what we're gonna do out back here. We're gonna level off some of that, and that'll be what we build out here. I've been slowly making a dark oak forest out here because I needed lots of dark oak, and I had to move my bed away because skeleton horses and zombie horses count as monsters, so you cannot sleep, apparently. But yeah, this room is gonna the stalls are even smaller in this one because it's a 2x on this side. Whoops. So very, very, very small room. So that's probably gonna be skeleton horses, just so it looks okay. But every like alleys is like this 2x room. We don't need to talk about how the donkey has stone over its head. But yeah, it's coming along real good. I think I'm going to skip the fast build mode because I think I already have enough clips in this episode to give me my length. But yeah, and then these guys I need to finish their pens so they stop poking their heads out. Though they're real cute. I love them. But yeah, I'm going to get back to building, and I will bring you back once we are done. Like I said, I have not been feeling well, so it's kind of been nice to just sit here and build and not have to talk. So I'm getting better. Cough's going away. Still a little bit of a but we will get back to normal eventually. All right. Love you all. We'll be right back soon, okay? All right. So we kind of get the interior done. It's got a little bit of detail here to go. But we got this packed mud, missing in a few places, but we've got stalls for all of them. We love Minecraft mob physics because they're like, let's go to the tallest point possible that we can stand on. And I put a cauldron in each one of them, so I gotta fill them up so that actually looks like there's water. And then I had to take the pillar out so he could walk around. But yeah. This one's done. I haven't touched that one yet. For the most part, we're going to change out this grass for hay bales, because they look really good. Hi, buddy. But yeah, they just kind of showing you what we did. I did this all on live stream because I got angry in the nether and left the nether, and so I decided to do something calming, which was finishing this project. If you ever want to catch us live, that is twitch.tv/gskare98. Go ahead and give us a follow there. Try to be live almost every Monday and a few other days of the week. I need to figure out an exact schedule. That is part of this year's plans of doing better and getting good. We still got to work on the inside of these pens. And then we got these 4 over here. And then these. And so, as we wrap up, you have an assignment. One, first and foremost, like the video, comment on the video, stuff like that. Share with a friend. And I'm going to take 3 names from the comments for our animals in here. So that can be anything in this barn. If you have something particular you want to name, make sure you just say, hey, this one, I want named this or something like that. Or if you just have a name for like one of the horses, I can do something with that too. So we've got lots of animals to work with. So yeah, as we go into our little close up, that is your guys' assignment. I want you to give me some names for some of these mobs in here. I won't let you name all of them. As part of my Twitch live stream, you can redeem points to actually name something in the world. So right now, that is currently everything in this barn needs names. So we have you in this world. Alright, as we always go, we go lights, camera, music, action. Thank you again for joining us in another episode of Let's Play Skare Plays Minecraft. We really appreciate you in this world. You take care of yourselves. You are the most important person to you. And as someone close to me used to say, every day is a good day, just some are better. Alright, we love you in this world. Bye guys. Have a good one. See ya. Bye. Bye now. Good. Bye. Ooh, look. My boots.